Hello, everyone, and welcome to race number 2 of 3 for the night. As we get the UMP modifieds on the track here at Lanier National Speedway. As saw Chad Lackey is now fastest. The 14.364. It's like Fred Hoffman now in 4:01. He was victorious last time out when we had Night in America at Eldora Speedway in the UMP modifieds. I'm alongside my brother Tyler Reigel. Say hello.
Everybody, looking forward to a good race here.
See,
Jackie Whaley is in this one.
Yep, he's right almost where he left off. Second place already. We got SpongeBob car, Tyler. Jason Haynes out there in SpongeBob number 26 car. See, just went 12th quick. So now Jimbo Rooney is out on the track. He's always fast or late to qualify. He just puts it in the fence there. It might gate his lap number 1 effort.
They're in 3 and 4.
He goes 13th quick on lap number 1. Lap 2 was a little bit faster. Puts him to 7th quick now. Looks like everyone else is not on the track. But looks like we have 28 cars signed in to do action here. So we will have 4 heat races. Actually, never mind. We have, it appears, 29 cars now. So we'll have 4 heat races. The top 4 going on to each of the heat races. And then we'll have a 1B main with the top 6 advancing out of that one to get us our 22 car field. As we'll get our starting lineup for right rear racing heat race number 1. Jason Haynes in that SpongeBob car will go from pole. Alongside will be Shane Mitchell in the 18. Starting third will be Preston Hornbeck in 49. Chad Lackey, your fast qualifier, will go from 4th. 5th, Bodie Marks. 6th, Sebastian Kraus. 7th, Nolan Morrow. And 8th, Colton Brooks. So once again, it'll be 8 laps. Top 4 will transfer to the big dance.
You got in this one, Andrew?
I don't think I can pick against the SpongeBob car.
Yeah. It's gonna be
Anyone
tough to go against them.
Anyone that runs a SpongeBob car, they instantly have my pick. I mean, I will say, though,
it'll be interesting to see how the top comes in.
Yeah, I think it'll definitely be more of a factor here in this one than it was with the street stocks earlier on. We'll say, though, it's tough to pick against a Nick Hoffman modified, though. And Chad Lackey, they're starting at 4th. As I'm assuming, it looks like Colton Brooks is not gridded up yet. Everyone's showing their frustrations by hammering the engines. It's like Colton Brooks will not make the call. So 7 cars will battle for the 4 spots, transfer into tonight's feature. Rest will go to the 618 engraving and design B main.
We'll turn them loose here.
Yep. Next time around. Reminder, up next at 9 o'clock, we will have the 410 sprint cars for the final race of the night.
We'll see here if Bodie Marks in that 33 car can get into a transfer spot.
Yeah, if one of these cars gets the battling up in front of him, he might be able to sneak by and get an early spot. So he tried to jump the start there, it almost looked like, but the 49 was not having it. He blocked him off.
No.
They make some contact there, almost
Number
3
2
wide
car
now.
up on the top side.
A little too far around at the moment, but actually, I speak too soon. They almost all come together. Everyone's keeping it going.
Threads the needle there.
Yeah, I thought the 49 was going to somehow turn the 2 around there on accident. As Jason Haynes gets pushed up the racetrack. Shane Mitchell to the point now. Oh, the 33 knocks the wall
way
down
up the
there.
track there. The 74 car here of Nolan Morrow came from the 6th starting spot, I believe. And now...
Yeah, now he's at the second there.
Here. See if he can catch Jackson Hayes. Only half a second behind.
Ooh. They've been beating and banging to this one. Oh, the 33 and 35 get together. We still got some cars. Everyone's still rolling, but my God, they are here to fight tonight.
Lots of passing in this one.
This is one of those heat races, Tyler. All the cars in the track, not the number it says according to the scoring, pretty much.
Yeah. Yes.
See Jason Haynes and I think car 39 there as he slides up. Trying to take away that 3rd spot, but 26 still has it at the line. 49 going to slide through, makes a little contact. So we're almost going to be 3 wide here going into turn 3. We're not going to take our eyes off this battle as Jason Haynes, tough break for him, goes from a transfer spot, not in at all. Front though, car 74 takes the win.
Events that was. Nolan Morrow there came from pretty deep in that heat race to win the race.
And not quite sure where he started, but yeah, he definitely came back from at least outside the top 4, I believe. Chad Lack, your fast qualifier there, finished the 2nd. Shane Mitchell and Preston Hornbeck, they're your 4 transfers. And to the B main will be Bodie Marks, Jason Haynes, Sebastian Kraus, and Colton Brooks, who did not make the call for the heat race. And out, Tyler, you can do our starting lineup for Casey Simmons Cinematography, heat race number 2.
Number 2, starting on the pole, will be Peyton Stanley. Starting 2nd will be Matt Barbour.
Yeah, you got one with tough names.
Second row, starting 3rd. Yeah. Starting 3rd will be Liam. I'm actually not even
I think it's Odiwalt.
Last name.
I think.
Odiwalt, yes, that sounds right. And 4th we'll get Jackie Whaley. 5th will be Dave Farber. 6th starting will be Robert Puckett. And then to round out in the back row, starting 7th will be Fred Hoffman. And starting 8th will be Caleb Jackson.
Yep, so we get the green flag here on Casey Simmons Cinematography, heat race number 2.
Well, 45 there of Matt Barber. It's a good run around our top.
Oh, he pushes up the track there, though.
Yeah. Jackie Whaley, which just won the street stock race, running right through the middle here.
Yes, he is. He's staying right with your race leader. 45 is trying to get back up there after he made that mistake early on.
Getting a good run off the top if he hits it right. Hit the wall over in turn 3 and 4 earlier in the race.
Oh, now Jackie Whaley looking inside.
There we go. See if he can stick it. It looks like he will. He'll have the lead here.
He's trying to go
45
2 for 2.
Banging on the door.
Oh, it was the 43. Pushes straight into the wall on turn 3.
It's the same thing that the 45 car did there.
I will say, these type of cars, it is a lot easier to think. As the 43 looks like he just did it again.
Definitely.
Is that'll move Fred Hoffman now into the top 3. I'm not one to talk.
Peyton Stanley Peyton Stanley in jeopardy of losing a transfer spot here.
Yes, he is. 21. Liam Odewalt. Looks like he's not going to have enough time unless he gets a heck of a run through 3 and 4, though. Not enough. It's Jackie Whaley will take the win.
Picked up right where he left off.
Guess didn't have a good starting spot, so he'll start P2 in tonight's feature. See Matt Barber finishes second. Third, Fred Hoffman. And fourth, Peyton Stanley. That will be your transfer cars. And Liam Odewalt, Dave Faber, and Robert Puckett will go to the B main. So now Jordan Navarro will go from pole. Starting second will be Bradley Dennis. Jimbo Rooney will start third. Fourth, I don't even know. I'm just going to go with John. Then Josh Halad will go from fifth. And then looks like some of the cars that are supposed to be in this heat race kind of glitched out with the lineups here. But Ashton Pritchard will be the car that starts sixth in this one.
Things went on that last heat race. I feel like the top is coming in here a little bit.
Yeah, I think so. It seemed like you were at least able to do more than just maintain at the top. See,
definitely.
Try to watch car number 3 up there. He's going to be the one to watch. He's your fast qualifier in this heat race. Just not anywhere for him really to go at the moment, though.
Kind of boxed in there.
Like Jordan Navarro might be running like a cowl scheme. It kind of at least looks like it has like the dots like a cowl.
Yeah. Sweet looking car nonetheless. You get Bradley Dennis here looking below him.
Yeah, it pushes just a little bit and gets sideways as the 3 gets into him, but they all keep it going. That allows Jimbo Rooney, though, to work into the second spot.
Slides up the track here. Might lose some ground there.
It was now Navarro will pull away.
Number 3 car looking to the bottom now. Was on the top earlier.
Yeah, he was trying to top, but now the 16 and 27 are sort of in his way, so he's got to find another way around. Come around to see the white flag here in Twist Speed Heat Race number 3. It's all Jordan Navarro out front in car 96.
A lot of the cars have migrated to the top of the track here.
You didn't see we got some contact there. 16, a little bit too fast. Oh, did you see? He almost hit that opening again, Tyler. But he just barely missed it.
That'll move. almost missed a transfer there, and I believe he did.
Yes, he did. He actually ended up finishing the 5th spot.
Yes.
At least it
Yeah.
looks like he did. So it looks like
Yeah.
19 and Josh Cladd there should be in the 4th spot. He'll transfer. John there in 3rd will transfer as well. And Jimbo Rooney and Jordan Navarro, the other 2 transfers. And Bradley Dennis and Ashton Pritchard will have to try again in the 618 engraving and design B main. So now Tyler can take it away for TJ Visuals Heat Race number 4.
Here for our 4th heat race, starting on the pole will be Jake Montgomery. And second on the outside will be Brayden Tuttle. Starting 3rd will be Eli Case. 4th will be Cameron Pierce. Here in the 5th spot will be Sam Colin. And the 6th will be Bradley Dugan. And rounding out the field, starting 7th will be Jackson Daniel.
Like, we had actually 3 cars that did not come out for this one. So everyone will transfer. So just take it nice and easy is what I would tell them.
Yeah, they got a little lucky here in this heat race.
Yeah, they did. Everyone else pretty much showed up. This heat race said, we don't need to run anymore.
Number
See the
5
5 there.
Try to get a run around the top here.
Yeah, he tried to cheat the start, but was not able to do it.
Oh.
22. Brayden Tuttle just barely misses. Gets lucky there and did not get into the 22 car. Cameron Pierce out front, though.
Loose there in turn 1. Luckily, like we said, that mistake won't come back to bite him because all these cars will transfer.
You know what? The 5 tried to get a good start, and he ended up getting a good start.
He did.
Not for the reason he wanted to, though. Brayden Tuttle, though, is pushing it on the top.
Here.
He's reeling him back in.
Definitely.
See, heads
skim the wall there on the back stretch, but you're gonna flip flop lanes here in 3 and 4.
Maybe he sees something in 3 and 4
move by Bradley Dugan.
He doesn't in 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Try a slide job
slider here. Won't quite get it.
He's trying to pedal for all it's worth.
Definitely. He's right there. That top, you just get such a good rip around the top there.
I feel like if he is gaining, he's just barely gaining on him. As he was about a 1/10 of a second faster that last lap.
Yeah.
Cameron Pierce is faster than both of them, though.
Definitely. The run number 5 is getting on the top here. Tough for number 84 to slow him down.
Yeah, so now Tuttle will go back to the top and see what he can do. Cameron Pierce, though, will take the win in TJ Visuals Heat Race number 4. Always the 5 backs it into the wall at the end.
Yeah.
Something must have messed up there with the something must have messed up there with the finishing order on our end here. But up next is our 618 engraving and design B main. Going for the pole will be the 33 of Bodie Marks. Going for second will be 21 of Liam Odewalt. 30 Bradley Dennis. It's like 4th place car of Jake Montgomery is not going to show up, so Jason Haynes will take that spot. Dave Farber will go from then the 5th spot. Then Ashton Pritchard, and then the 30 Robert Puckett will round out your field in the 618 engraving and design B main.
7 cars here coming off. Believe 4 will transfer.
Yep. Actually, no, top 6 will transfer to this actually. So only 1 car is going to go home. Let's hope
Okay.
it's not the SpongeBob one.
Well, we can hope so.
Braden Tuttle just said in the chat, the other cars in that last heat race, they had black flags. That is why the finishing order was the way it was.
Gotcha. And we got a 33 car will lead them down the backstretch. Bradley Dennis right on the bumper of Brody Marks.
Yes, he is. Both these guys kind of got the wrong hand dealt in the heat race. And now at least they both get the run up front in this B main. As long as they don't wreck each other, they will be clear sailing in tonight's main event.
For Brody Marks. Doesn't quite stick, though.
You can see that 3rd and 4th place are having kind of a similar battle as Dennis hits the back of the 33. 33 still keeps it going, but 𝐑𝐏𝐿 will now go to the point in car 21.
I'll get the 33 car, try and get him on the bottom.
Oh, as Dennis puts it in the wall in turn 1. That might be all. No, they're going to keep it going. Wonder how much damage they got to the front end of that car, though.
I can imagine a lot. Well, slide job here from Brody Marks. 21 will go right back underneath.
He holds it on the bottom. Doesn't allow too much of a crossover move. But 33 still will have it for momentarily. And they still have it going in
wheel
the
to wheel there, going down the front. Real good racing here in this B main.
So we just have 2 laps to go in this one. Oh, as Dennis is out in the track now, right in front of your race leaders.
Some lap traffic here in the last lap of the B main.
He's in a slide at the racetrack. Brody Marks will take the win in the 618 engraving and design B main. So Robert Puckett is going to make it. Bradley Dennis, with that damage, was not able to hold on for that final transfer. So he'll be the 1 car not advancing to the A main. So Brody Marks, Liam 𝐑𝐏𝐿, Dave Faber, Jason Haynes, Ashton Pritchard, and Robert Puckett advance, and then Bradley Dennis is your solo car to not make it in. The rest of the cars did not start. So now we got a warm-up session. I would say track is in pretty good shape. So we probably will not run very much of this warm-up at least.
Yeah, I would say the track looks pretty good. Looks pretty even all the way around. Top might be a little bit better, but
they still got 30 laps to work it in.
Definitely.
But
see how long
few of our,
they're right up there on the wall.
Yeah. As I always like to say, I'd rather have a top dominant racetrack than one on the bottom.
Definitely.
A few of our sponsors that we're not able to mention tonight. The Abenbox presents the drivers meeting at each event. This is the Night Owl Racing League warm-up session. Third Party Gaming presents the Green Flag. Dirt Series Promotions presents Pit Road. Roya's Graphics presents Victory Lane. And Twisted Speed, along with Heat Race number 3, presents the Hard Charger Award. And the F&D Awareness Last Lap Pass bonus is $5 each event. if a driver makes a last lap pass in the feature for the win. This Sunday, join us at 7 p.m. Eastern for the RPES 360 Nationals kickoff show by Royalty Motorsports. As we'll try to get everyone hyped up for what is going to be an over 80 car field at this point for the 360 Nationals next week, July 7th through the 9th. Yes. I think we're ready to advance, Tyler.
Agree. Track seems ready to me.
Yeah, they're trading sliders out there. That's all I need to see.
Yep.
All right, going from pole in car 9 will be Nolan Morrow. And going for second, your dirt street stock winner from earlier tonight, Jackie Whaley.
In the second row, we'll have starting third, Jordan Navarro, and fourth will be Braden Tuttle.
From fifth will be the 3 of Chad Lackey, and sixth, Matt Barber in car 37.
Starting seventh, we'll have Jimbo Rooney, and starting eighth will be Bradley Dugan.
Ninth will be Shane Mitchell, and 10th, Fred Hoffman.
Starting 11th, we will have, as my brother calls it, John. And
looks like he will
12th,
actually not be
Sam
making the call. Him and Preston, looks like they're not going to make the call. And it looks like they're the only two that did not grid up. So we have 20 cars out there. But Peyton Stanley will go from 14th. 15th will be Josh Had, and 16th, Cameron Pierce. And 17th, Bodie Marks. 18th, Liam Odewalt. 19th, Dave Farber. 20th, Jason Haynes. 21st, Ashton Pritchard. And 22nd, Robert Puckett, as we get the green flag.
Start for your leader there.
See Braden Tuttle right back to the top side. There in the back as we get a yellow flag already.
Did not get a lap in there, I don't believe.
Looks like it was
for the yellow.
Looks like it was the 26 car, Cameron Pierce. Might be tough to find other than just going back and looking at. I also forgot they are not actually the 26 on the racetrack, so that could be tough to find. Because it's on the start, it's always very tough to go back and find a wreck on the initial start. Try to rewind and see what happened. So it did look like it was the 24 car. Actually, it was like 27 of Jimbo Rooney. May have been what was in the middle of the beginning of that. So I think that's who it was. It looks like the 39 there gets into him, and then that was what ended up the 24 getting involved there. So yeah, it does look like, as we are actually back green flag racing already. About right where we left off, Nolan Morrow still in the lead over the 720 on Jackie Whaley. So we got another yellow flag, looks like. Once again, looks like it's going to be Cameron Pierce. It's like he just gets into the wall. I wonder if he's just slowing up. I don't think that was on purpose, but Yeah, the yellow comes out because the rest of the field was coming through as he was sitting sideways trying to tow. So definitely a struggle here to get going early on.
Yeah, got a feeling once we get it going, though, you know, it'll all be smooth sailing.
Yeah, we'll try to clear anyone's blacks while we have a second here. It looks like both cars that possibly need a wave around are in the pit area, so no wave arounds needed there. As will be a single file start, as we did not get a lap in again. When we have consecutive cautions, we go single file unless it's the initial start like it was last time. But we'll go back to it. We'll have 3 complete when we get to the line. 27 to go yet. Oh, as the 84 now makes contact with this. There. They kept it going, though. Bravo to the field for not bringing out another yellow. And at that, I think he's still in the 4th spot.
𝐀𝐻𝐻 challenging her leader.
Yes, he is still right on top. Run almost the same exact line as he was early on.
Yep.
He's taking his laps in the street stock, putting them to good use.
Lead actually on that lap.
Yep, now he has taken sole possession of the lead, at least for now. 74 tries to come back at him, but all as we have a couple cars together in the front stretch. Your leaders make it through, though.
Wow.
That was close.
Leaders almost got into that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like 𝐍𝐢𝐠𝐿, and you see we had a couple extra tricklers already happening there in turn 4. 𝐍𝐢𝐠𝐿 looks like he gets in the wall. He tows. So we're going to try to see. As it looks like Ashton Pritchard was the other car that was involved here. He must have had some prior contact with someone and got into someone else. I don't think at this point he can turn at all. And then I don't know what that guy was thinking. To be honest with you.
No idea.
I don't know here because I mean the guy obviously wasn't turning, and I mean at least I would think the other guy could have turned, so he could have avoided him, but it looks like he did not.
Yeah. Yeah. That was...
But green flag is back out for 𝐀𝐻𝐻. Still 23 to go in this one.
Good start there for that 2 car.
Yeah, Chad
follow
Lackey.
Your leader on the bottom.
Chad Lackey was able to work into that 2nd spot. See if he can hold it.
Nolan Morrow trying the top side. Not looking like too much luck up there. Breaking even.
I think he has the right idea here, heading to like the middle here, at least in 1 and 2. So I feel like it's better in 3 and 4 than it is in 1 and 2.
It is, as he gets by the 2nd place car. He'll take 2nd back.
And also I feel like it kind of crowds the car down to the bottom and makes them think they have less space, so they can't push as much.
Definitely. See if you can
they
gain
had
on
a
your
little
leader.
bit, a couple of cars
Whelan.
made some contact there, but we're all still rolling. Oh, is that the 43s and the 45 going to get together? That should bring out a yellow. Yeah, I was about to say iRacing should throw a yellow for that one. We'll try to get another look at that one.
4 cars involved.
Yeah, there's a 45 just trying to get out of that 3 wide in front of them. And I think they almost get hooked together there. And 76 kind of had nowhere to go. Same thing with the 21 of 𝐷𝐏𝐄𝐒. I don't really know. I don't really think that was anyone's fault necessarily. It was just one guy was trying to get out of a 3 wide situation, and then they kind of got hooked together. No one that is 3 laps or under are on the track still. So as with our league, we did not give a wave round to anyone that is over 3 laps down. But 𝐑𝐏𝐄𝐒 will once again lead us back to the green. So we're still over half of this race left.
Pull it down the hill here on the start.
See Fred Hoffman, just as he was earlier on. Oh, so we got another 618 engraving and design caution flag. Honestly, not quite sure who the yellow was for. Graphic system does not want to let me know. Field had to catch up to the pace truck there in turn 3 and 4. See if any of our cars that are 3 laps down. Nope, they are still in the pit area. Yes, we should be single file on this start. Once again, we did not get a lap in before we went back racing. So we should be coming back to it right here.
Some better luck here.
Yeah, let's hope.
Seems Nolan Morrow sticking with your leader here.
It is. Just as we saw at the street stocks, does seem like the middle to the bottom is where you want to be running at the moment, but top definitely seems a lot more of a viable option at the very least.
Yeah. Top of the track came in earlier.
Oh,
but
we have some contact in the one. Everyone kept it going though, but it does look like the 401 has some significant front end damage there. He might find out the hard way here going into turn 4. He's still going for the time being, but that front end does not look great. Yeah, as he puts in the fence there, 1 or 2.
No.
So, regardless of who caused that last incident, the 84 gets a spot back anyway.
Yeah.
Sometimes nature takes its course.
Get a yellow flag here.
It looks like 84 and the 21 came together. I don't know what exactly happened there. It's like the 21 came up track and they kind of got together and they kind of both got forced into pit road. So definitely some unfortunate events there. But lucky enough, a caution did come out at the same time, so at least that saved him. Trying to figure out what the actual caution was for. I doubt that was the caution. It's like the 20 So they just disappeared for a second there, at least. Yeah, not quite sure what the caution was there on that one, but nonetheless, all we need to know is 𝐑𝐏𝐻𝐻 still leads over the car number 74.
Starts here for Whaley.
Oh, as we get car decided to come out of the pits there. Not sure who that was, but we had a couple cars get together. So yeah, we're going to have to throw another yellow flag there, as that was just a very bad start. So we'll try to get a look at see what happened there with Jordan Navarro. So the 74 started to go, and the 5 went. Yeah, 5 went there. It ended up getting into the 96, and that's what happened there. See, the 5 will get the EOL there for getting into the back of the 96. Curious to see where it's going to have the 96 line up, though. Got some cars here fighting for position. We're going to come back racing here, so hopefully they can get it figured out here soon. Oh my good God.
Having some trouble here, getting the start here.
Yeah, we had a car there trying to come out of the pits right in front of the field. Got to use the correct exit. But nonetheless, back to green flag racing finally. It's 10 laps to go. Like, you see, Nolan is still all over your race leader of Whaley.
See if you can find a lane to get around him here.
Yeah, it's tough when you're both running the same exact line. Doesn't make any passes, but
Definitely.
see back here, look, Jason Haynes from the B main is now running in the 4th spot.
Wow.
I mean, yes, we have quite a bit of cars out of the race at this time, but still, nonetheless,
Yeah.
he made it through the carnage. So 5 laps to go.
Nolan Morrow tried the top. Tried the top in turn 1 and 2 there.
Yeah, it looks like
laps ago.
he did lose some time, but you got to keep trying things, and he knows that he has that gap behind him to work with.
Definitely. And he knows time is kind of dwindling here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Not far away from your leader at all. This is kind of same story, different font here of our street stock race earlier.
Exactly. Once again, it just feels like the top has won away towards the end of this race.
Right on the back
as we say
bumper
that,
here.
though, He tried it. He tried to send it the inside. Same time, he's
Definitely
not
showed his
trying to
nose
run him
there.
over though.
No.
So we get a white flag. See if he can do anything here in the final corner.
Right on the bumper. We'll see what he can do. And stick his nose in.
Yeah, he tried. He
You
ran
won't be
it
able to
clean
get
though.
him.
𝐍𝐢𝐠𝐡𝐭 goes 2 for 2.
Good race there. Came down the final corner.
Heck, good try there by Nolan Morrow, but he comes up just short. Finishes second. Third, Bradley Dugan. Fourth, Jason Haynes. Fifth, Jordan Navarro. Sixth, Fred Hoffman. Seventh, Robert Puckett. Eighth, Jimbo Rooney. Ninth, Liam Odewalt. 10th, Braden Tuttle. And if you want to finish us off, Tyler.
Finished 11th is Josh Hlad. Finishing 12th is Dave Farber. 13th, Chad Lakey. 14th will be Matt Barber. 15th will be Peyton Stanley. 16th, Shane Mitchell. 17th, Brody Marks. 18th, Sam Colin. 19th will be Ashton Pritchard. And 20th will be Cameron Pierce.
Well, that's going to about do it for race number 2 of the night. Be live here in about another 15 minutes for the final race with the 410 sprint cars to end the night. Thank you for watching.